Yeah. I've been working for this. Time ain't getting perfect, I guess. Jumping in the ocean's abyss. Drowning, I just love it, I guess. Working for my wrists on the west side. Yeah. Knew I had that gift, I'ma bless ya. You can never be me, I'm a genie, oh believe me. Once I drop my city, you gon' king me of the city. Read the rhymes, I'm just redirecting, need a second. You can hear the people stepping, cause they feel the message. You can never see me going, I'm just finger flipping. Anyone that's in my way, I don't play, I just say everything I gotta say. Get your hands up. Everybody know I got that fire, knock your heads off. Music feeling muddy, I just know it got you pissed off. All I want is all I want, I'ma flex my wrist off. That's it, pull up, pull up. Oh yeah, no, you pull up, pull up.
Hi there, lovers. Welcome to our one-bedroom apartment in Hollywood, California. Who I am is my family, and so I have my gorgeous niece and nephew here. Another great element of our hallway is, of course, the coveted full-length body mirror. I got this on Craigslist. I am no stranger to the silver spray can, so this was originally cherry wood. We decided to spray it silver, and we fight over this constantly when we're trying to figure out our outfit, so this gets a lot of use. This is the living room. I knew when I moved in here, because of the stunning view, there's not a lot you have to do. You know, you already have the most gorgeous backdrop, amazing light, so it's about minimalism, showing your personality, and of course, keeping it frugal, honey, because we don't have money to blow like that. The biggest decor element of my apartment is definitely my plants, my children. I have over maybe 30, maybe close to 40 different plants all over the apartment because I think they're a really great statement piece. They add color, they make your space more livable and healthier. My furniture is a great steal. So I got it from this place, I kid you not, it's called Steal a Sofa, and I spent under $1,000 for this entire initial decor. The coffee tables, like I mentioned, they came not together, but they're definitely like cousins and siblings. They have this swivel thing, which is really bad for your shins, but really great for a cool decor item. This is like my photography helm. You guys probably know this, I used to be a photographer, and so I have all my old cameras and cool equipment here. Whenever maintenance people come into the apartment, they're always like, oh, are you a photographer? And I'm like, yeah, because that's easier than saying I talk about sex for a living and a shorter conversation. This statement rug, guys, this right here, I had to search for to get the white and gray, the wolf look. I was on Craigslist for weeks, and when I finally found it, it was a crazy good steal. I'm also very proud of Jared for this area right here. This is the newest addition to the apartment. I couldn't finish this tour video until this was up. Jared had the idea of adding shelves. It's another really good, inexpensive way of adding design, because if you bought a big art piece to fill here, probably cost you a couple stacks or a couple hundreds. I went to Goodwill and bought these really hella cheap starter kit art student canvases that were $10 each, and just threw them back there. I think it gives the apartment a really cool, chic, art deco, lofty feel. If you want to get the spotlight look but don't have the spotlight bank, you can get any general flood light and then get a very cheap light stand for photography. But my other apartment, if you guys remember my old home tour, had a really gorgeous accent red brick wall. So I Googled it, and Target has all these really great textured wallpapers, and so they gave us the option of doing this fake white brick wall, which I like to think in my heart people believe is real. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. It doesn't matter, I believe that. Again, in my other apartment, I used to have a really cool shelving system, and this one didn't have that. This apartment really came with no personality. And so I added my very own shelving unit just to showcase my personality. So it's got my sex books in there, and it also has the money altar, which always raises eyebrows when people come. And the money altar is essentially just a mindset where you give to money and the money will give back to you. Speaking of interesting pieces I enjoy a lot, these are my sisters. I had a vision for this place that I definitely wanted some type of tribute to the female form, and an artist that I knew, Ray Patrick, and I chose these pieces. They're women who are standing in power positions, and they're slightly facing each other, in solidarity. This is the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens. I'm just joking, it's not my favorite room in the house, but it's functional. I like that it's white so it doesn't get too dark in here. I wish that it was more modern, but hey, we can't get everything that we want when we're working with a budget. My favorite part of the kitchen by far is the little tea area. I'm a big tea connoisseur, and this is like the cutest system I got from this coffee shop in Silver Lake. So every YouTuber has this in their home. Some people have entire rooms dedicated towards it. We only have a little cabinet area, but it is a gifting suite where you get the products that you've gotten from the events or in the mail, and you give them to friends and family, or you treat yourself on like rare occasions on Sundays when you want to try something new. And of course, because this is a house of sex education and of sex positivity, we have our little sex kit where we give out condoms to our friends in case they have a fun night planned ahead. And if you are a good guest and you take your shoes off when you come in and you are polite and maybe you even give some money to the money altar, you may score yourself one of my vibrating necklaces, because I have these for special guests only, which is you guys today. This is my multi-purpose bedroom/office because I wanted this to be the showroom. I decided to make this into the dual header. And it's bright and white and has lots of plants, like you guys probably already guessed. My favorite part about this is the accent wall here. This was a creative concept that I got just from looking at different Pinterest stuff. And best of all you have to do is go to Goodwill and buy frames and then just piece it together like a big quilt. Originally, I was trying to figure out how to do a cool dry eraser wall just to write down ideas. And it costs a lot of money to get a custom one for your wall, number one. And so I kept researching and found out Rust-Oleum does one that's supposed to be for kids. So I found this on Craigslist again, and it just magically happened to fit so perfect with the room. This cost me 40 bucks. And so if you go on your local Craigslist or Kijiji, whatever you use, and type in steamers, just keep looking until you find the right one. These were a mistake. We wanted to use these. If you look at the other room where the art is, we have these accent lamps on top, and I ordered these ones, but they came with the wrong size bulb. And I decided just to throw them in here instead and make this an accent wall as well. So it ended up being a good mistake.
Y'all need to go. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Hands up on your thigh, quick ride to another view. And we can take it further than the moon. And we can leave the baggage in the room. What I got to prove, if you single too, what you got to lose?